And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, Suspense brings you a repeat performance of one of the most controversial plays ever presented over your radio. It is called 0 Hour by Ray Bradbury, starring Miss Isa Ashdown. Here is tonight's suspense play, 0 Hour.
Oh boy, this is fun.
What a game. Such excitement they hadn't known in years. Mink talked earnestly to someone near the rose bush, though no one was there. Then the two little girls, shouting, laughing at each other. Such fun, such tremulous joy. Mink ran into the house all dirt and sweat. For her few years, she was loud and strong and definite. And her mother, Mrs. Morris, peeling vegetables at the sink, watched with amusement as her daughter threw into a sack old pots and tools and things which were relegated to child play.
My goodness, Mink, what's going on?
Oh, the most exciting game ever, just ever.
Oh?
It's all right I take these, Mom?
Just don't dent them and it's all right.
Thanks, Mom, we won't. Bye.
All right, dear. What's the name of the game, dear?
Invasion.
Invasion?
Invasion. And in the garden now a serious concentration. Mink with an assortment of pots, pans, and wrenches, forks, spoons, and her friend, Anna, a little younger, tongue in teeth, taking notes on a pad.
This, and this. What's it say next? Wait a minute, Mink. Well, hurry up. 4, 9, 7, A and B and X. 4, 9, 7, A and B and X.
A folk on a string and a hexagonal.
A folk on a string and a hexagonal. What should we do next, Mr. Drill?
And then Mink talking to the rosebush again, and to her own satisfaction at least, receiving some kind of answer which she relayed to Anna.
Triangle. How do you spell it?
Oh, any old way, doesn't matter. Now write bean.
I haven't got triangle yet.
Well, hurry. 0 hours by 5 o'clock. We haven't got all day.
Then time out from Invasion for lunch. Mink bolted down the soup and, coincidentally, crammed a sandwich into her mouth.
Now you slow down, Mink. Whatever's waiting will have to wait a few minutes longer.
But I can't. Drill's waiting for me.
Drill? That's a peculiar name. Is he a new boy in the neighborhood, dear?
He's new, all right.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen him before. Which one is Drill?
Oh, he's just around. You make fun. Everybody makes fun. All the kids do.
Well, I don't think that's very nice. Is Drill shy?
Yes, in a way. I don't know. I gotta go now, Mom, if we're gonna have the invasion.
Now you finish your milk, miss. Who's invading what?
Martians invading Earth from up there.
Oh, I see. And, Drill's a Martian?
I think so. He's had a very hard time getting here.
I should imagine.
They couldn't figure out a way to attack Earth, how to get in or something. And Drill says they have to do it by surprise and even get help from your enemy.
Oh, a fifth column, huh?
Uh-huh. And all this time they haven't been able to figure out how to attack until one day they thought of children.
Well, that was bright of them.
And they thought of how grown-ups are so busy they never look under rose bushes or on lawns.
Oh, is that where Drill is now, under the rose bush?
Uh-huh. With all his friends, too. And there's something about kids under 11 with imagination. It's real funny to hear Drill talk.
Well, it must be. You better run along if you want to have your invasion before dark. Oh, and bath tonight. School tomorrow, you know.
Drill says they don't have to take any more baths.
Oh, he does he?
And he can stay up until 10 o'clock.
Well, your friend Mr. Drill better mind his P's and Q's, or I'm going to call up his mother.
That's just it, Mom. Drill says you're dangerous because you don't believe in Martians, just like you think Drill's a kid. Well, he's not. And they're going to let us run the world when they get in. All of us kids. And I might even be queen.
Well, that's nice, dear. Now run along.
Mom?
What is it, dear?
Mom, when the invasion comes, we'll have to get rid of you and Daddy. But I'll be sure it won't hurt very much.
Well, thanks. Thanks a lot. Hello?
Oh, hello, Mary. How are things in New York?
Oh, Helen, how nice. Are you in town?
Oh, no, I'm in Danbury. I was just thinking of you and thought I'd call.
Oh, it's long distance, though. You shouldn't.
Oh, I can afford 3 minutes. How's Henry?
Fine, and Bill?
Oh, just fine. What about Mink?
Oh, wonderful. Noisier than ever. Oh, she's got a new game now. It's taken her place of hopscotch. Invasion.
Is she playing that too?
Well, yes. Are yours?
Same thing. Some kind of geometric jacks, I suppose. Isn't it a scream? You know all the kids their age are playing it up here. Timmy's got a crush on some guy named Drill. I think that's what it is.
Oh, it must be a new password. Mink likes him, too.
Oh, I didn't know it had gone to New York. Word of mouth, I suppose. You know the kids. Funniest thing, I got a letter from my sister in Boston. She says her kids are playing it too. It's just sweeping the country.
Well, I wonder where they learned it.
Oh, don't ask me. All I know is what Timmy tells me at lunch. 0 hours at 5 o'clock.
When?
Today. That's when the invasion's going to be. Oh, these kids and their imaginations.
And they talked a little more, schoolgirl friends, casual woman talk. But Mrs. Morris was thoughtful. She was thinking of other things, of adults, of children with imagination, rose bushes, dimensions. She thought about how much she had forgotten about being a child, and she wondered about Mink and all the kids who were at that moment playing Invasion.
I'm so glad you called.
Give my love to Henry and a kiss for Mink.
I will, and to Bill and the kids.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
An hour drowsed by. It was 3 o'clock. There was an occasional hum inside the coolness of the house as a car passed outside. The street was lined with good, green, and peaceful trees, and all across the city, in other gardens, in other places, children under 11 were excitedly playing a game, talking to rose bushes and grass lawns, trees, shrubs, even children in apartment houses, high in the air, conferring with potted plants, cactus, and ivy. Mrs. Morris finished her housework and went to the kitchen.
Oh, hello, dear.
Hi, Mom. Can I have a glass of water?
Of course. I'll get it.
Pi r squared, 0.7. A over 56 to the 7th degree. X, T, 7.
What, dear?
Oh, nothing, Mom.
Oh, here you are.
Thanks.
How are things going?
Huh?
The invasion.
Oh, that.
Yes, that.
Almost finished. When everything's right, Drill says we should be ready on time.
5 o'clock?
That's right. How'd you know?
Helen called from Danbury. She says that Timmy's playing it too.
Hey, that's keen.
I guess all the kids are, aren't they?
No, not all of them. Not guys like Jimmy Wood and Bob Wilson. They're growing up and they make fun of us. They're worse than parents. They just won't believe in drill. They're so smart just because they're growing up. You'd think they'd know better. They were little only a couple of years ago. We'll get rid of them first. Drill says it's okay to kill them first.
Now, Mink, I don't like that kind of talk. Do you hear me? I don't like it at all.
Oh, Mom.
Now, I mean it. You keep on that way and there'll be no more playing. You'll have to tell Anna to go home and you'll stay inside until bedtime.
I'm sorry.
Well, I should think so.
Thanks for the water, Mom.
Mink,
Yes, Mom?
what did those numbers mean?
What numbers?
Those numbers you were saying to yourself before.
Oh,